Selected Tokens is back. Once again, it's your host Pedro, and first of all, I'm giving you all the best wishes for 2018. Be a good year for you and for the channel as well. And once again as well, thank you for all the support in the previous videos, and let's keep continue growing and contributing to a best and better version of selected tokens as well. So the ICO that I'm going to talk to you about today is Bank4you group. Their ICO is now rolling. As you can see right there on your screen, they're trying to do, or they are in fact, the Western Union for crypto transactions. So they are really trying to cap that market and be the first and the authentic company for your money transferring in the crypto world. So about this project, what really can I say to you about this project? I really think this project is a lot of solid and a well-balanced idea. To start my remarks on this ICO, it's very important to me to say that if you do your research and you at the end of this video or throughout your weekday trying to see the investment opportunity that you can have investing and giving rollout in this ICO for Bank4you, is that the first idea that you have to put in your mind is that you're not investing in the project, in the vision. No, you are really investing in the actual product, because all of the solutions of Bank4you are now fully operational and ready to go. They have previous establishment of their credit card service, so they have like 2 bundles of credit cards that you can already purchase from previously endeavors, but they are now really trying to cap between their mobile app. They're really trying to see and to develop this new way of transferring money with no boundaries of geographic areas. So breaking all the geographical barriers for money transferring is really what they're trying to do. It's really what they are trying to implement, and it's really what they're gonna give you about. So as you can see right now, they're trying to reach up to $5 million. They're roughly at the 3 million stage with 27 days to go, which really can say that they are really solid and the money is coming through their ICO. So really happy for those guys. Just a quick remark before going into depth in my own review. Just wanted to share with you that this video is going to be special because it's going to be my first interview as well. So I'm going to get in contact with the Bank4you team, and they are really approachable and accessible, and they really want me to share their opinions as well in this channel. So it's really, I'm really grateful for them to give me the opportunity to sit down and have a chat with them via online, of course. But really that shows that they are not afraid of talking about their project and their idea, and they're really like passionate, and they have a very good mentality, and they are being a very good sport in share their ideas with me, their visions. So they allow me to put some questions, not only about their project, but what's really happening in the crypto world right now. So stay tuned for the second part of this video that I really think that you really gonna like, because it's gonna be the first time that we'll get the big names, the big guys that are behind the project, having them on screen for you. So that will be an amazing experience to share, and I really think that's going to enlighten us and the community about what's really is done about these ICOs, what's really the objective behind the things, and I really think that this is a great opportunity for me to share with you the interview that I had with them. So stay tuned for the second part of these videos for the interview for the Bank4you group. So let's have a quick remarks about what's going to be what they're trying to do. So the Western Union for crypto transactions. So as you can see right now, they say there are up to 2 billion people that are unbanked right now. So they're really trying to get that market. So it's really great to see that they have find this huge opportunity to develop a great product for a lot of people that are away from the traditional banking system, because as all we know, the traditional banking system has a lot of regulation, a lot of requirements, and what's happening is such countries in Asia or in South America or even Africa is that there are really a lot of unbanked people. But as the Bank4you group understand, although these people are unbanked, they have a mobile service system, or in other words, they have access to let's say a smartphone. So that's really a good gap to bridge. So they're really trying to use that smartphone connection, that smartphone use, and provide those people that are unbanked by the traditional financing system, and then trying to do them by themselves. So they're really trying to cap into this market, because as you can see, it's a huge market of unbanked people right now. So let's understand a little more about this project. So what's really the innovative idea behind this is their MRS demo, which is an electronic payment system that allows money transfers to mobile accounts with possibility of receiving local currency. Introduction of blockchain technology will make transactions quick, secure, and will help avoid bank commissions. So they're once again leaving the banks out of this and trying to provide the full benefit system for all the participants. So let's see how they see what those benefits are in the reality. So for the users, they assure real-time money transfers using mobile money and mobile airtime, and then security. Everybody can be a participant. There are no geographic restrictions, no banks or other types of commission fees, possibility of receiving money transfers in countries with poor banking infrastructure. For the mobile operators, they see that the mobile traffic sales will increase because of the usage of the app itself, and for investors, the increase in the number of transactions will increase interest in the service and the capitalization of the company itself. So this is how they really see how they're going to benefit the ecosystem of all the participants. So the users, as well as the mobile operators and the investors as well. So just a really quick remark on this. They have a free token plan. Basically, you're gonna click into this and they're gonna provide you a link. And if you pass that link to your friends, to your community, crypto community, buddies, and so on, you can get a referral for a free token. So that's really cool project that they have sideways of the ICO. So if you are really interested in investing, it's a really cool way to get some free extra tokens in that process. So again, not trying to have a really in-depth look into their website right now, because you're going to see that part in the interview from the mouth of the creators of the project and from the mouth of the developments and so on. So what I really wanted to show to you is that my own research led me to really say that this is a very balanced and well thought project. Being based in London, I can assure to you right now that the regulations that they are under are really strict. So having them those licenses to operate is really tough and shows how the business side of things is really structured and well done in that way. Another thing that I can really report to you is that both the expertise on their team, so the actual workers, and the second side of it, so being the legal advisors and the advisors that they have a really great team and approachable team that really have all the powers and knowledge to grow this project. So this is the second point that I really want to touch right now, is that so many times in these ICOs you are in the ways that you are investing in the project, in the vision, on the idea, and usually companies want to raise their money to start building those ideas and projects. But with Bank4you, this is an exception because the company is being established since 2013. So you're not investing in an idea, you are actually investing in actual products, in the actual business that's been around and successful since 2013, and with a lot of previous endeavors within the same group, you have that full confidence in their own capabilities of developing this type of services. So I really think that being the solid team with the actual products, and the fact that they are using this ICO for scaling and not for raising money to start and develop their own ideas, I really think that's really great news for you if you are think to you are you want really to invest in this idea. So I really recommend you to stay tuned for the second part of the video. Once again, do your own research. That's really important. If you go to their website, you have all the information that you want. You have frequently asked questions page. We have access to all of the documents, all of the press conference. I strongly recommend you to go to their YouTube page as well, so in that you can see all of the videos of the presentations and the conference that they are going to and that they went. So as you can see, demos of the products and some ads, of course, showing like the promotional side of things and really trying to make you understand how this is really going to work. But yeah, just before cut the video to the interview, I really want to say that having this big market, this uncapped market right now, unreached at this point, and being them the first trying to create an idea and a solution to provide those unbanked people with some banking infrastructure. I really think that is a great project because the way the world is going to be, one more time again, we are going to be like a lot of connected with the smartphones and the technology and all that. So it's really powerful to understand that some companies are developing ideas for some people that were usually left out of these same products. So it's really cool to these unreached markets being the most powerful opportunities that they are right now in the crypto world. So the Western Union for cryptocurrencies and the crypto transactions, I think it's really a really good sort out idea. I really think that you're gonna have a more in-depth look of things when we pass to the interview sides of this video. So without further ado, I will cut to that. And thanks for watching till now, and stay tuned for the interview because you're really going to like it. So as promised, in the second part of our video, we have Isaac Amsa, the co-founder of Bank4you Group, in the interview. Hi, Isaac.
Hi, thank you for having me on. Thanks so much.
It's a pleasure to conduct my first interview in the channel with you. So we're going to have a little work around in some questions that are already prepared for you, and hopefully that the viewers are well informed and, about your purpose and what about is your company doing at the moment. So firstly, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you. My name is Isaac Hamza, and I'm co-founder at Bank4you. Uh, to bring you quickly up to speed, I've taken on the position in December of last year of being a co-founder of Bank4you Group, where we launched the ICO project called the Mobile Money Remittance System.
Okay, so the first, let's say, major question is how do you think and how you put like Bank4you as a good investment right now?
Yeah, I think the fundamental reason why I think Bank4you is a good investment is the fact that our B5Y, that's the token name, the B5Y token holders will be in a very strong, almost unique position to take advantage of those markets where mobile money penetration is becoming pervasive, especially in those markets where mobile penetration will continue to increase as more people have access to affordable connectivity solutions through large-scale deployments funded by corporate and developmental funding alike. For me, the benefits are quite simple. Uh, the more mobile money penetrate into the daily routine of the financial transactions, the higher are the revenue streams as economic activities become more commonplace. You could say that generally more corridors provide more users with cheap remittance options for their cross-border payments, where one can transmit low-volume transactions to friends and family on a daily or weekly basis. This becomes obvious and empowers economic activities such as local businesses and medium enterprises. So, it also cuts out the middleman.
Okay.
This is the role that banks typically play in the financial system, and we can all, as I say, see the profits they derive from the activities. The low cost of product rollout and delivery will make any investment case very attractive. The risk, in my opinion, are quite low. Deployment and service provider contracts are where the risks reside, and Bank4you has covered many of the risks embedded into these factors. I would personally say it's a great position for us to be in.
Okay, so making a bridge with my previous question, so it's really that the case why you think Bank4you stand out between the all of your competitors?
Yeah, indeed, yes. Bank4you Group customers, I'd say, no longer need to depend on bureaucratic procedures associated with traditional banking. Our services have been created to ensure time efficiency, convenience, and secure transactions.
Okay, sure. One thing that I really find really great about your project is that you are not just rolling in an ICO to get funded. You are established company since 2003. So what make you Bank4you go look into the crypto world and the crypto market to provide a solution? What make you look to the crypto world as a good way to develop your company?
Yeah, we've been in business since 2013, and we decided to now integrate cryptocurrency conversions with the convenience of mobile money solutions, primarily because we detected a strong need for customers in a new type of service. So that's the reason why we have turned towards the crypto world.
Okay, sure. So, in simple words, how can you describe the Bank4you app?
Well, in simple words, I'd say a user simply needs to download Bank4you application for Apple or Android.
Okay.
Then there's a simple interface makes it possible to create a new wallet, check all recent transactions and allow for a private balance. If you just tap on the operations tab button, a user can choose whether he wants to make transactions from card to card to pay for the bills, including phone bills, or manage his MMR wallet, or quite simply again, the word, make payment to bank from his external account. So this is what I'd say the Bank4you app brings to the table.
So now just one more question about the market. So how do you see the market and especially your competitors right now? Because as we all know, this crypto world is now living like a quick jump on by many companies. So how do you see the market and your competitors in this specific segment?
Sure, if you cast an eye around the world, you'll see 2 billion people and 2 million businesses in countries with underdeveloped economies today remaining unbanked. That's a frightfully high numbers there. And because of this, they remain financially excluded. Even those with access to financial services are forced to pay extra high fees for a limited range of available products. The prevalence of mobile money remittance has occurred where there are a large number of small and disparate players in the market. Therefore, this is a right market for any kind of provider, be it via mobile money or cryptocurrency. And given the quality of our product and its uniqueness, I don't think we have competitors at all.
Okay, that's great to know. So, with your ICO rolling right now, what are your expectations to the end of the ICO? So, what are you seeing right now?
With the ICO rolling out, what are our expectations?
Yeah, the expectations. So, if you will think that you will complete your funding, how's everything's going right now?
To say it's as simple as possible, our expectations are to sign lots of contracts with mobile network operators. We also intend creating a consortium of mobile network operators for providing digital infrastructure for MMRS system. So those are the two top of
we can say
agenda.
that after the ICO is done, is your next step is doing that type of contracts?
Yeah, after the ICO stage is complete, by the end of the year, according to our roadmap, we'll finish creating the mobile network operator consortium, which will provide digital infrastructure for MMRS project. We also plan to launch MMRS beta version in Q3, which I think would be an excellent move.
So, as you were saying right now, these types of about your service and product in the specific. So you can say right now, or Bank4you can say right now, there is like a receptness of some countries in detriment to the others. So they are profitable countries that are more like into getting this idea, so into a crypto world bank or so on, or is really just a thing that's right now it meets no boundaries. So every country, or there's like some more technological or more like advanced countries in the way that are more receptive to this type of idea.
Well, if I've got your question correct, which is, what countries are more receptive to this type of service, I would say, as mentioned previously, the under and unbanked segments of Africa and Asia population are substantial and outnumber the formally and semi-formally banked segments by a factor of hundreds, if not thousands. Mobile money remittance has opened up economic development opportunities on a substantial scale in a number of countries, and we believe it is the right time to participate in the development of these strategies in many other economies across the globe.
So, as you stated in our intro question, so what's the objective of introducing the Bank4you token?
Well, each user of Bank4you's mobile wallet has an account where tokens can be stored in different local currencies as well as in the BFY token. Users can use available tokens for money remittances to exchange them for other tokens, or can exchange them for local currencies through an agent system, or to use the payment for goods and services. Bank4you Group, BFY ICO token on the Ethereum platform will be implemented for those keen on long-term profit from system activities. The BFY token will allow profit on transactions and through other financial operations in the system. Besides the BFY, token holder will be allowed to purchase MMR token at discounted price, which means cheaper services on cross-border transfers.
So yeah, that's a pretty detailed answer, but yeah, we now fully understand what's the objective of the token. So a little more brighter question to the whole system right now. So is this how you see the future of banking? Do you see crypto banking will be the future standard as well?
Well, let me put it this way, as one of the blockchain technology market analysis says, a wide range of players in the finance market are looking out for investment opportunities, and many have made the first phase of investments to develop products and services in the industry. Though the market may be struggling with regulatory uncertainties and security concerns, the coming years are expected to witness a larger role for the concerned technology in financial transactions spanning diverse domains and industries. I would back this comment for sure, and it sums up very well what the future of crypto banking will be. So, I'll pick up this and say this is where I see the future of banking and crypto banking.
So, in order to conclude, my final question will be: how do you convince a non-believer about this whole ICO world and crypto banking system? How do you convince them of the potential of this new era of banking, especially at the Bank4you group?
I would tell any new investor looking for an opportunity, any new user skeptical about the possibilities that this market provides. The risk, in my opinion, are quite low. Deployment and service provider contracts are where the risks reside, and Bank4you has covered many of the risks embedded into these factors. As I mentioned before, it's a great position for us to be in, and that is what I would tell the world to look at when they look at our product, our background, and what we have to offer.
So I've done with my questions. I hope you won't bother too much about this. Once again, thank you for your receptiveness of accepting this contact and inform the viewers as well. So I don't know if you want to say a final last remarks for our viewers right now.
Oh, thank you so much. I think it's been a great pleasure bringing our views of Bank4you to your listeners and viewers. I hope I've been able to convince them about the great product that they have in front of them. I hope they personally use this product to experience the magic it brings to the table in this modern world that we're living in. So yes, really looking forward to the launch of the product later on this year, full-fledged launch in the global market, and look to carry on from there. Thank you.
So once again, thank you, and let's just say that I don't know, it's been a pleasure really, because this was our first interview that we get in the channel, and once again, thank you for reaching out to us as well, and thank you for this. Okay.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Bye-bye now.